Welcome back, everyone. Today, we address an architectural challenge that separates weekend hobbyists from production systems engineers: the economics of autonomous agentic loops. While a traditional single-turn chatbot scales its API costs linearly based on user input and model output, an autonomous agent behaves completely differently. Agents operate by executing iterative loops where they analyze a problem, dynamically select external tools, process the responses, and update their internal plans across dozens of continuous steps. In this design, every single action requires a fresh API call to the large language model. If your orchestrator dumps the raw output of every tool directly into a single message array, your transaction costs will scale nonlinearly. A minor automation task can quickly trigger an infinite loop, causing severe context bloat and draining your infrastructure budget without raising a system exception. To build reliable systems, engineers must establish a strict separation between state, the core facts required to complete a task, and context, which is the verbose history of how those facts were discovered. Let us isolate our first major cost vulnerability: the quadratic context accumulation tax. Most agent frameworks manage conversation history by continually appending incoming messages to a central list. As the workflow runs, the model reads the entire transcript from the beginning during each new turn. By the time the agent reaches step 20, it rereads steps 1 through 19, paying for those exact same tokens over and over. This process reflects the quadratic scaling nature of transformer attention mechanisms over long sequence lengths. To mitigate this issue, you can use prompt caching to lock the identical prefix state in the GPU memory, or implement context compaction middleware. Compaction downsamples old history into a dense, rolling summary vector. However, you must carefully tune this compression. If you clean the logs too aggressively, the agent experiences context amnesia. It drops critical parameters fetched early in the workflow, begins hallucinating replacements, and triggers a cascading chain of invalid tool calls that ruins the entire run. Examine the Python architecture displayed on your screen, which simulates a production context compaction engine. The compacted agent memory class establishes a hard token boundary. When new events enter the storage array via the add_turn method, the total token allocation is verified. If the payload crosses the threshold, the system runs our trigger_compaction routine. This retains the last 2 active turns to maintain local context while passing the older message packets to a cheaper model for summary reduction. This compressed text updates our primary system anchor, keeping our memory growth predictable and linear instead of quadratic. When designing these systems, remember that prompt architecture directly impacts runtime performance. Keeping a clean distinction between your sliding history window and your core system directions allows the model to process information efficiently. This approach balances near-term execution memory with long-term task awareness, helping prevent context amnesia while safely managing overall API expenses. Context bloat scales quickly under normal conditions, but it becomes far worse when errors occur in production. When an external tool raises an exception, like a 400 bad request or an authentication timeout, standard React frameworks catch the failure and append the entire raw stack trace directly to the conversation history. The agent then tries to analyze this data and correct its own mistake. However, if the underlying issue is deterministic, such as an invalid API key or a malformed database schema, the self-correction loop will continue to fail. With each new attempt, the agent pushes the entire history of previous failures back into the model context. This behavior converts a simple API error into a massive cost liability. To prevent this, you must implement orchestrator-level circuit breakers. The system should intercept failures, remove the large, repetitive error logs from the active state, and inject a clean, deterministic summary before allowing the model to attempt another self-correction step. This brings us to the defensive implementation shown in this script. The resilient orchestrator class acts as a protective layer over all tool execution. Instead of letting the agent handle raw exceptions directly, the orchestrator manages calls within a clean error handling structure. If a tool fails, the system increments an explicit tracker for that component. When the count passes our safety threshold, the circuit breaker trips, halting execution before running up additional costs. Notice how the exception block avoids sending the raw stack trace back to the agent. Instead, it prunes the trajectory by extracting a concise, 50-character error summary. This approach provides the large language model with the necessary information to adapt its strategy without bloating the token context. It prevents the system from submitting hundreds of lines of duplicate error logs, protecting your infrastructure from cost spikes during unexpected downtime or service interruptions. Now that our retry paths are secured, let us focus on what enters our context arrays during normal execution. Tool payload formatting. When an agent queries an enterprise database or pulls data from a REST endpoint, the system often returns a massive JSON object. This response typically includes system metadata, null fields, and tracking timestamps that the agent does not need to complete its task. If you pass this unparsed data directly into the model context, you waste significant budget on structural boilerplate text. The solution is to place a deterministic extraction layer between your tool outputs and your agent memory. You can use tools like regex or schema-validated schemas to strip away unnecessary fields before the information reaches the context log. This optimization ensures that only the required data is sent to the model, which dramatically lowers token overhead while keeping your context windows clean and focused on task execution. Once your context vectors are optimized, you can address another major driver of production spend: model provisioning. Many developers default to routing every step of a complex agent workflow through their most capable flagship model. While large models are excellent for high-level planning and nuanced reasoning, using them for simple tasks like intent classification or JSON schema validation is highly inefficient. An agentic system is best designed as a directed graph of separate tasks. By using a dynamic orchestration gateway, you can inspect the requirements of each node and route simple data transformations to smaller, highly efficient models. This targeted approach reduces runtime token costs with minimal impact on output quality. However, you must carefully manage the latency overhead of switching models. If your setup requires repeatedly opening new remote provider connections for each step, the increased latency can quickly offset your financial savings. Let us examine the Python router architecture on screen, which demonstrates how to handle mixed model workflows. The task routing orchestrator acts as an intelligent switch within your execution graph. When a step runs, the orchestrator inspects the node_type metadata. Simple tasks like classification, structural parsing, and schema validation are automatically sent to our fast, cost-effective model endpoint. Complex semantic reasoning and long-term planning tasks are reserved for our high-tier flagship model. This targeted division of labor minimizes overall token expenses while maintaining high operational accuracy. When implementing this design, ensure your connection clients are properly pooled. Reusing connections across your model endpoints helps minimize latency bottlenecks, allowing you to optimize your budget without compromising the performance or responsiveness of your production systems. Our final cost vulnerability lies at the beginning of every API call: the system prompt itself. In many naive agent setups, developers build a single, massive system prompt that outlines every available tool, schema constraint, and edge case rule. This prompt is then submitted with every single call in the loop. If your system prompt is 5,000 tokens long and contains 20 tool descriptions, you pay a significant tax on every turn, even if the current step only requires a simple calculation. To eliminate this waste, you should transition to a dynamic prompt construction pattern. The orchestrator uses a lightweight rules engine or a local vector index to store tool definitions. At runtime, the system analyzes the agent's current state and injects only the specific tool descriptions and guidelines needed for that step. This targeted injection pattern keeps your base prompt overhead minimal, freeing up valuable context space and ensuring your system operates efficiently at scale. In conclusion, managing token consumption in production agentic systems requires a proactive, disciplined approach to software architecture. As we have demonstrated, treating model context as unlimited is a reliable path to cost overruns and system failure. By actively implementing history compaction, pruning error trajectories, filtering tool payloads, routing tasks dynamically, and building system prompts at runtime, you transform your system's cost profile. These strategies ensure your autonomous workflows scale efficiently and predictably in high-traffic production environments. Beyond optimizing text payloads, remember to establish clear time-to-live thresholds on your operational database session stores to manage long-term state data. Treat tokens as a premium, finite resource from day one. Build your orchestration layers defensively, and your AI agent infrastructure will deliver high performance and reliable value at a sustainable cost. Thank you for attending today's lecture. Implement these design patterns in your repositories, and I will see you in our next session.